Hello everyone. Today we are going to see or going to learn the large scale production fermenter design and its various controls. Okay, so in that we are going to study the fermenter and its design and various control by which we are going to control the process of fermentation. Here, fermenter is a closed, confined, and sterile vessel. It means fermenter is totally closed and it is a sterile vessel which is used to provide optimal conditions for growth of microorganism. So we are using fermenter to provide optimal growth conditions for the microorganisms. Microorganisms go through the process of fermentation to produce desired metabolic product. Means when the microorganism uh, grow and they eat the substrate provided in the fermenter, so they provide or they produce a product which is useful for us and which is the output of the fermentation process. The bioreactor or the fermenter function is to provide optimal environment conditions in which organism can effectively produce a target product. In this process, our aim is to provide optimal environment conditions to grow an organism which is in the fermenter so they can produce the product which is our target. The design of fermenter mainly influenced by the production organism growth conditions. It means the organisms which we are going to use in the fermentation process, that organism needs some kind of a special requirement. So according to that requirement, we design the fermenter. So next is design of fermenter. The fermenter is consist of various components. These components are like it include the body of bioreactor, baffles, sparger, impellers, and other electronic sensors. So these are the various parts of fermenter. The fermenter body, it consists of various type of fermenter and according to their requirement. So the bioreactor body is based on its use. So the small scale fermenter, then the pilot scale fermenter and large scale fermenter. These are the three main types of fermenter. The pilot fermenter, they are used for a first trial or for the research purposes. The small scale fermenter is used to produce seed, and after that the large scale fermenter is used for the industrial grade productions. In the small scale fermenter, vessel is made up of glass or stainless steel. In case of a large scale fermenter, it is made up of stainless steel. The construction of material. The construction material must be non-toxic and corrosion proof. Means whatever the material we are going to use for the production of fermenter, so it should be non-toxic and corrosion proof. Means त्याला रस्टिंग नाही व्हायला पाहिजे आणि त्याच्यातून कोणताही टॉक्सिक प्रोडक्ट हा प्रोड्यूस नाही व्हायला पाहिजे. A top plate which is made up of steel is used to cover the vessel. The top plate, which is used to cover the vessel, and it closes that cylinder or that ferment. The vessel is generally jacketed and having many openings or inputs and outputs which are controlling the fermentation process. The next important part is baffles. It consists of metal strip attached radially to the wall of vessels. The baffles are used to proper mixing and to prevent the sedimentation around the walls. When we start the fermenter at that time, the baffles they are avoid the sticking of that material to the wall of fermenter. So that is why the baffles are used. The next is the wall and baffle have enough space to screwing action. So there is a one rotor is placed in the center and it is moves in between wall and in between baffle and the center of the fermenter. So there is a space in between baffle and that central rotor. So in that it will move freely. Air sparger. Air sparger they are used to provide oxygen during the time of fermentation. So it plays the very important role because if the oxygen supply is varied, so it ultimately affects on the our final output. There are three types of spargers available. That is a porous sparger, which is having spores on a pipe, and it is used in the majorly non-agitated vessel. Second is orifice sparger. It is used in the small scale fermenter. Last is nozzle sparger, which is having a large capacity and it sprays the air with the pressure and it is used in the large scale fermenter. Then next is impeller, disk turbine and vent disk. To open the turbine of variable pitch are used for agitation. The main importance or role of these impellers is to provide the agitation. Agitation is required in the fermentation process as it provide uniform mixing and they spread the cells uniformly and homogeneously. So the product will have the maximum yield. Air dispersion, oxygen transfer, bulk fluid and gas phase mixing is facilitated with the help of agitation process. Then next is pH electrode. The pH electrode are required to maintain the optimal pH while the process of fermentation. If the pH varies, it leads to death of microorganism and hence our product will hamper. The next is gas exit gas cooler. In this process, the moisture is formed from the exhaust gas of fermenter to prevent excess fluid loss. When there is a carbon dioxide or the other gases are produced in the process of fermentation, so at that time it also carried out the moisture with that gases. So at the exit we need a cooler or a cool jacket, so which avoid the maximum loss of water. Heating pads are used to directly control and monitor the heating of fermentation medium. So required temperature is maintained with the help of heating pads. The temperature sensors are used to optimize the temperature of vessels. So the temperature that sensor is also plays an important role to produce the growth condition by keeping the temperature constant or suitable required temperature. Foam probe. The foam probe is kept above the fermentation medium to sense the foam formation. As there are a rotor and it is rotating, so there may be a chance to form a foam. So this foam formation, anti-foaming agents are used, but in case if there is a foam formation, so then probe is used which sense the foam formation and it inform accordingly. The safety pressure valve, this is also again a important physical unit which required a suitable pressure, because if pressure is also varies, so it affect on the growth of microorganism. And during the sterilization it is also help to provide or to produce the sterility in the process. Next is peristaltic pumps are used to transfer the media as per the requirement. The oxygen sensors are used to monitor the oxygen level. Then the rotameter is generally attached to the air sparger and it involves the rate of air flow into the vessels, which we can keep the optimal airflow into the vessel. Inoculation needle, it is a part used to add the inoculum into the vessel. Inoculum, it is the initial seed of microorganism which is we are using for the large scale production. The fermenter vessel is attached to the O2 analyzer, spectrophotometer and CO2 analyzer. These are the external controls. So with the help of this we can analyze the level of oxygen and carbon dioxide. The check valves are used to prevent the accidental reverse flow of gas and liquids. The check valve is the like we are having for motors in the house where the reverse valve is there. So if our tank is filled, then after that water doesn't come back through that way. So that is a kind of check valve is also placed in the fermentations which avoid the reverse flow of the material. So these are the important various units or physical units or sensors which are used for the process of fermentation. So this is the design of large scale fermentation. With this equipments the large scale fermenter is made up of. So thank you for this video lecture.